Well, welcome everyone to our overview this evening. As always, we record our overviews. We are also live streaming in Living an Epic Life. So if you hear something tonight that you are just so excited about and want to share with someone else, you can make sure that they can also hear this recording. My name is Benny Martin. I'm tuning in from Victoria, BC. I'm an Emerald leader with Trinont, and my co-host tonight is Jen Laurie from Alberta, a Sapphire leader with Trinont. And we are so excited. We have just come back from Las Vegas. We were at convention where we launched a brand new product that we are pretty excited about. And you guys, we have some special guests tonight, so you do not want to miss it. They have been having some results with the new Transform product that they cannot wait to share about. But first, we're just going to go over a little bit about who we are as a company, why we're here, the quality of our ingredients, and a few of our other products. So as I said before, my name is Benny Martin, and I'm a single mama, and I have been on my health journey, well, my whole life. But that has led me here to Trinont. It was just over a year ago that I discovered the Glow Collagen, and it has made just the biggest difference in my life. Enough so that I decided to jump in for the business. And, you know, they say there is timing for everything. And I believe that everything that brought me here has led me to this moment. We are changing lives, and not only in our health products, but also the business. So we're going to share a little bit more about that tonight. I'm just going to go over a little bit about our amazing company. If you are someone who uses the products or is an associate with the company, I'd love for you to throw in your comments, what is your favorite part of the business? So I'm going to just share a little bit about the company, and then we're going to dive right into the products. And then my favorite part, which is our testimonies. So we have been around for 10 years, starting in the US, and only just over a year in Canada, which is where we are tuning in from tonight. We also just launched in Belgium. We're in the UK, India, and Puerto Rico, and we are expanding at a rapid pace. So this is a very exciting part to be in the company. We have 3 pillars to the company, and the first one is health, which is what we're really going to focus on tonight. The second pillar is wealth, which we're also going to talk about tonight. And the third one is community. And coming back from our convention in Las Vegas, the community and the energy and the positivity and the abundance that was around was just phenomenal. So community is such an integral part of us as humans, and that's why we're all here tonight. So we're going to be sharing our stories and some amazing testimonies. So there's lots of things we love about the products. I'm going to invite on Jen Laurie. And Jen is a good friend of mine. We have known each other a very long time in business, actually in a previous company. And she has always been one of my mentors. She is one of the smartest people I know. She has multiple designations in holistic health, and she is a heart-led leader. And that is one of the things that brought us both here to this company, was just the heart and the difference that we get to make in everyone's life. So Jen, would you share a little bit more about the products and the quality and why we're seeing such amazing results?
I sure can. Thank you, Benny. I am so blessed to be able to work alongside Benny. Like she said, we've known each other for a long time, and I've got to be part of her health journey. And that has just been so fun because she is coachable. She wants to learn, she wants to grow, and she is all about serving people and serving others. And I just am so grateful that we've been connected. We've been able to spend time together at events and trips, because you get free trips when you're part of Trinont as well. And it has been just so fun getting closer and you know, having our men connect and have a relationship too. That's always fun. It really is that family feeling that Stephanie Don just posted in the chat there. It really is. We all become this family, and I love that. So what makes Trinont so different? So like Benny shared, I've been in the health and wellness space for over a decade. I spent years researching it through self-study, and then went in and dove into actual formal education with it. It has become a passion of mine. Actually, how I got into it is having four children myself. So I'm also a mom. I have four children. And when my third child was young, we had a lot of sickness and a lot of illness, and conventional medicine was not really giving us any answers. I know a lot of people can feel that. They're like, I've been to the doctors just don't know what to do. They've tried this, they've tried that, but we're not moving forward. That's kind of how I ended up in the holistic health space, is because it just wasn't working in the other arena. And not saying that there's not a need for the other arena. It's not all encompassing. We need more. And so that really led me down the path of doing things in a more natural way, because I saw such a substantial difference in my own family's life. And so I have been researching supplements for years. We've used them. We've used many different natural ingredient products to help get health back in our own household. And when I saw Trinont, my mouth dropped, because it is very rare to find a supplement company where the ingredients match the marketing. And so we get, a lot of marketing promises. So if there's any skeptics watching, I get it. I am one of those people. However, this is what's really, made a difference in my life. And I knew as soon as I saw the formulations that these were going to be impactful products. And then the testimonies start pouring in, and you really know. So formulation matters, quality of ingredients matters, and absorbability matters. Okay, so what makes our products different? One, quality. There's zero synthetics. A lot of companies out there are marketing that they're a whole food supplement, but when you go in and you dig into the ingredients and you know what you're looking for, you will find whole foods plus synthetics. It's very rare to find a supplement company that actually is what they say they are. And so I just was so blown away by that. So that's one fact. Two, the absorption. So of course our body recognizes food and knows what to do with food, but it doesn't know what to do with these chemical isolates that are kind of mimicking food, but not quite. And so what I love about our products is there's an enzymatic delivery system so that the body can actually absorb and utilize all of the nutrients in there. So we're going to talk just about a few of our high impact products, one of which the one Benny already mentioned, but we can't leave out our favorites here, because they all make such an incredible difference. And that's one thing I want to share, is that it's not like we've just got this one revolutionary product. Yeah, it's going to change the world. It's going to change the way we address many health concerns, but we are not basing this business on one product alone. We already have been transforming lives the company for a decade, but these products for over 5 years. And so I'm going to talk about our Glow Collagen. I'm going to talk about our Enrich. I'm going to talk about our Transform. And then we're going to invite our special guests to share with you their personal experiences. So our Glow Collagen is the only medical grade collagen on the market. What does that mean? It means it's going to have a deeper impact in the body. So it also is a high absorption rate, but it has a formulation that actually gives your body the precursors that it needs to build collagen from the body. So you're not only absorbing collagen, it's also giving what the body needs to make collagen. So it's kind of like a double effect, a double impact. There is zero products on the market that do this, except for us. So that is a huge big difference between us and the rest. And we also have clinical dosages of hyaluronic acid and biotin. It is just huge. Benny, you're looking like you got something. Everything good?
Oh yeah, I just had to rename myself.
Oh, okay, okay. Um, yeah. So the collagen is going to give a high impact, but it's also going to help your body, help support your body from decreasing the rate at which it loses collagen. And it will also help your body make collagen. Collagen is the structural protein that holds your body. It's in your bones, it's in your connective tissues, your gut lining. It impacts everything. Well, let's talk about gut health next, because let's lead right into that with the sealing of the gut lining using the collagen. A lot of people begin to have health struggles as they age because they're nutrient deficient. We're nutrient deficient because our digestive abilities lower as we age. And so one of the things we'll often hear is like, oh, this, now when I eat blank, this happens. Fill in the blank. Put it in the chat. You fill in that blank for me. Now when I eat blank, this happens. It could be bloating, indigestion, heartburn. Maybe I'm running to the bathroom. Maybe all of a sudden I can't go to the bathroom. Maybe I don't even know my triggers. It seems like everything I eat is causing a problem in my body. Often it's because we're not breaking down our food, and our body doesn't know what to do because it only knows what to do with micronutrients. And if we're not breaking it down, we don't get the nutrients. So it is our enriched product is a digestive enzyme and probiotic blend that helps break down all of your food to the smallest molecular structure so your body can actually access those nutrients. And then there's a prebiotic and probiotic so that your body can absorb those nutrients. And also it helps facilitate the proper elimination of happening in the body to make sure we're detoxifying, because the other problem that causes health problems in people is toxin overloads, because we're not eliminating properly. So this is just such an impactful product. But now let's move on to our brand new product, Transform, which is literally revolutionary. I have one here in my car right now because I'm delivering it. So I'm someone lucky is getting a delivery of this Transform that's going to transform her life. She told me today she was vibrating. She's so excited to get it because she knows it's going to be what she's been wanting. She's had some health concerns. She's perimenopausal. Nothing has been working, and she's so excited to get her hands on this product. So what this product does is it is a plant-based enzyme that converts sugar to fiber in the gut before it hits the bloodstream. Do we know what this means? This means no more like huge spikes and huge dips. It means we can start to see balance in those blood sugars, which is amazing, because what happens when your blood sugar spikes is also your insulin goes up. And when your insulin is spiking and elevated over time, it turns off certain mechanisms in the body you don't want turned off. Let's talk fat metabolism. Let's talk hormone production. Let's talk including melatonin production. You wondering why you might not be sleeping well? Like, it turns things off. And then it also turns other things you don't want on. So it turns up things like you will start having cholesterol struggles. You might have heightened stress hormones in your body. Like, all the things you don't want to happen, and all the things you do want to happen doesn't happen when your insulin is raised. And your insulin is your master hormone. It affects so many different things. And so having the blood sugars fall into normal ranges, bouncing up and down in a nice pattern instead of going spiky up, spiky down all over the place, can create so many better results with the health. So let's just jump right into our testimonies here. I can't wait to hear. I only came in on like part of the story. I want to hear the whole story.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Jen, for some of the science behind the Transform. I'm going to introduce, we have a couple of special guests, but first I just want to share with you guys that I had been keeping a secret. I was actually beta testing. I was about one of 40 leaders that flew down to Utah in August to beta test this product. And when I sat in that room, and I'm not a science nerd like Jen, but they told us that this was going to transform sugar into fiber in the gut, my mind was blown. So I brought the product home and I did a beta test. And what I can tell you is I got to learn so much about my own body, my own health. And what I saw was measurable results the very first time I tried the product. So Jen talked about those spikes up and down. So when we think about, I love the Glow and I love the Enrich, and they've made a huge difference in my life, but I can't actually see in black and white the data. So I actually put on a glucose monitor and measured my blood sugars, and they went from this to this, very steady. And a few of the things that I noticed was increased energy. But the biggest one for me was feeling full. So I ate the same meals the first day and the second day, and I could barely make it through that meal, which I am a foodie. I have struggled with, wanting to eat everything for a long time. So that was a new feeling for me. The other thing for me was that I released about 4 pounds in a week. And I'm just going to mute here. And then the last one was that I was in a room with some of the top leaders in our company who were so excited about what this product was going to do for so many people. And I've been in the industry a very long time, about 8 years, and I have never been part of something so exciting. We got back from Vegas and all of our team members were just so excited about people that they could think of. Like, who can you think of that this could make a difference for? So last night I got to meet Celine, who I'm going to introduce here. And she has a story that gave me goosebumps. And I can just see your energy beaming. Celine, would you be able to come on and share your experience using the Transform product?
For sure. Thank you so much for having me, Benny, and listening to Jen. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps just listening to both of you talk, and I was like, wow. But my name is Celine Schmidt. I've been with the company for a year and a half, and I might cry during my thing because I'm a little emotional lately, but it's just so exciting. So I got introduced to this product just for not by my auntie. She started the products before me. And she said to me, she's like, Celine, you need to try this. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to. I was like, I was so done. It was the end of my rope. I've been in the hospital since I was about 9 years old. I'm 26 now. Doctor said to me that I would probably be bedridden by the time. Sorry. They said I'd be bedridden by the time I was 22. So I got on these products. I felt like crap at first. Ooh, sorry. I felt like crap when I got on these products, and I was like, oh my goodness, nothing is going to do. And then all of a sudden, a week passed and something hit. And it was like my body did this whole freaking transformation and just changed. And it was so amazing. So I wasn't able to eat. I was to the point where I was eating mashed potatoes and those sodium crackers and ginger ale. That was the only thing I could eat. I was up to 165 pounds. I was so sore all the time. My husband would actually have to pick me out of my bed. I looked like a 9-year-old crippled woman. I couldn't move my arms, nothing. He'd put me into the bath, get it nice and hot to defrost my bones. I have fibromyalgia. I have 3 different autoimmune diseases that attack my body every day. So when I get sick and my body attacks itself. So a couple days down the road, we're going to Las Vegas, and my ulcer, I've had ulcers all my life too, it started flaring up. because I have PTSD. I have anxiety with flying. I have anxiety with crowds, everything. So I had to bring my dog, my brand new service dog, with me too. And so we got down there, and my auntie was like, how's your stomach feeling? And I was like, you know what? I'm like, for the past year, it's been doing so great on the Enrich and the Glow. I've been feeling so good. But I was like, you know what? My ulcer is flaring up so damn bad. I was like, I feel like I have a chainsaw just going to town in my stomach. And she said to me, Celine, just wait. Just you wait. And I was like, okay, fine. I'm waiting. What's this new product that's coming out? Everyone says it's so amazing. I know it's going to be amazing, but is it going to work for me? One day of being on this product, one day, not even a day, an hour. I took the pill. I had to wait an hour to eat. As soon as I ate, I finished my entire meal. I had no pain. This pain that felt like 1,000% in my stomach, and I was done. I was ready to quit. I was just like, everything just hurt. It went down to 0 in an hour. I had no pain. My stomach was not bloated. I went from 165 pounds when I first started this company. A year down the road, I was 155. Before I went to Vegas, I weighed myself and I was like, am I still 155 pounds? I was 148 pounds. I started crying and I showed my husband and he said, I told you could lose this weight. I checked today and I lost 1.5 pounds from being on this Transform for 2 days. I feel like someone has taken my ulcer and squished it into a tiny little ball and said, get the hell out of me right now. I have no more pain. This is day 3. I ate an entire sandwich to myself. I had a cheesecake. I had a peach drink. My blood sugar levels stayed because I am hypoglycemic. So usually I can't eat anything sugary, or it, again, like Jen said, is doing this all day, or my blood sugar will drop and my legs, like my whole body will go numb and I just faint. And I didn't faint. My blood sugar stayed up. I felt amazing. Usually when I eat too, I'll burp. I feel like I have all this stomach acid in my stomach. Gone. All of it gone. My stomach even today is so bloody fat, or flat. Sorry, not fat. Take out that, put an L in there. But I feel amazing. And whoever gets on this, I tell you, you need to try this. I know a lot of people get all hyped up about a company and they're like, you need to try this, you need to try. No, this is you need this product because this is going to help support your body. So that's my testimonial. I'm so excited. Sorry guys, I got a little emotional there, but you know what? I just feel so amazing. I'm able to go weightlifting now. I'm able to run again. I can get out of bed. My husband said, who the hell are you? And what have you done with my 90-year-old, 26-year-old wife? Even my doctor said, he's like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Cause he's like, you're never coming back to this hospital ever again.
Oh my goodness, Celine. When I connected with you last night, you were sharing with me, like, I just want everyone to feel this good. So thank you for being vulnerable. Thank you for sharing with us. I am so happy that you're having such amazing results in just a few days. So please keep us posted. Next, Stephanie, are you there? Would you be able to come on and share your experience? And I think you said your mom's experience on the Transform.
Oh, certainly. Oh, yes. I'm so excited. So my mom, she lost her husband in June, but before this, she had her head, she felt, was not attached to her body. She said she felt like it was a bubblehead. Before we left for Vegas, she actually thought she had a stroke. She was really worried and upset. And we had the paramedics come. They checked her out and they were like, no, all your vital signs are fine. And she's like, no, there's something wrong. She'd been going to her doctor for over 6 months and saying to him, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with my head. And he kept saying, it's stress. It's just stress. And she was like, I've been under stress before. This is not stress. So we got her into massage therapy. It seemed to help a little bit. She's been taking the products now for just over a year and loving the products. But it was like, it just wasn't breaking. It wasn't going away. And she was getting more and more concerned. Like even when we left for Vegas, I was afraid to leave her here by herself. But we took off, we got the transform, we brought it home last night. And I looked at her, I said, Mom, take two of these pills. Trust me, it's amazing stuff. And so she took two and I said, you got to wait to an hour to eat. So she sacrificed her dinner to take two of these pills. She had her dinner and she went to bed. We all got up this morning and she come out, and normally she's not in a very good mood. She's very depressed, very sullen, no energy. She looks like she's drunk when she's walking, because she's like walking like, and I looked at her and I thought, something's different. So she looked at me and she said, my head feels different. She says, that feeling in my head is disappearing. And I was like, are you kidding me? We did a live immediately. Like immediately I said, get on the phone with me. We have to do a live, because you have been suffering from this feeling for over 7 months and like we went to the doctors, nothing we can do. We don't know what it is. Blood tests, all this, two pills. And like we were talking earlier, normally she has to nap, like she's napping all day long. And quite literally, sometimes I was concerned I'd walk in and she wouldn't be alive. So 2 pills, she's back on track. I'm just so excited. I'm so grateful for Ternant for bringing this to us, because I tell you, it is a game changer like you wouldn't believe. Like to see my mom come back to life, come back to the woman I knew her as, and it's like 2 pills. I can't wait to see what happens when she finishes the bottle. It's like I'm just so thrilled. I went to work today. The girls were like, oh my God, what is with you? I'm like, I am so excited. My energy is so like intense that they're actually coming to me, and they're like, one of them took a bottle off me at work today. Another one's coming by my house to get a bottle off me. They're like, we have to have this. Whatever it is, we don't know what you're doing, but we have to have this. And my experience, I have been battling weight. I never had a problem with my weight, never, until I hit my 30s. And I had a car accident for one. They were going to amputate my leg. And they put me on all these pain pills. And I blew up to 190 pounds. I was as big as I was when I was pregnant with my daughter in 9 months. And then they thought I was bipolar. So they put me on other pills for that. I was so toxic, I should have glowed in the dark. Like it was just ridiculous. And so I changed my lifestyle. I got on the Enrich and the energy was good. I drink my Mojo for the post concussions. But we tried the Transform while we were in Vegas, and I've heard people losing. I'm cutting out
a little bit.
Sorry,
you're
my
back.
volume up. Can you hear me? Oh, can they hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Do you want to start from Cook Transform in Vegas?
Okay, so I took the pill in Vegas, just the 2 pills, and we went out for dinner. And I had this top on. I'm going to show you this because this amazed me. So I had this top made while I was there, had it on. My gut was hanging over the pants. And I said to my daughter, I feel really ugly right now because I feel flabby. And so anyways, had 2 this morning. I put this top back on, and this is like, it's not hanging over my pants. It's slowly, like it's melting. Like I had to put the top on to see what it looked like. I bought a dress before I went to Vegas. I thought, I'm going to give myself a week. I'm going to put the dress back on. I called it my sausage wrapper because I literally looked like I was a sausage wrap. And I thought, this is going to be the test. This is going to tell me whether this is, getting rid of that fat that I've been taking 30 years almost to get rid of. And I'm 4 pills. I've taken 4 pills and this is what I'm getting. Like this stuff is, I am so eternally grateful, church or not, for the products they've given us. And now this new one is like, it's amazing. It's amazing stuff. I'm looking forward to better results.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Both of you guys, I can just hear the energy and the excitement. And, we're waking up to messages from people who are having different experiences. And this is one of the things, this product is new to the market. This is a new technology. It has been a decade of research, and we are just waking up every day to some new experiences and testimonies with the product. So thank you for both of you for being willing to share. So exciting to hear how well you guys are feeling after just a few days. So when we talk about impact products, as I was sharing with my experience with the Transform, I saw those black and white results going from this to this my very first day. So when we say impact products, people can feel and see a difference, especially with this new product. And we are in a pretty amazing position with the company as well as the business to be an early adapter to this. So this is sort of a one in a lifetime opportunity. As I said, one of my biggest takeaways from doing the beta test was seeing some amazing people who are my mentors in business sharing that this is going to be their biggest product launch in their career. And they have been in the industry for 10, 15, 20 years. So just let that sink in for a minute. So there are a few different ways that you can get your hands on the products, and you can be a customer, or you can be an associate and you can have an online store to share your website and make a difference for other people. As you can see with Celine, did you think you were going to start a business when you started on these products?
No, I'm like, my mom's been an entrepreneur all her life. And I was like, you know what? I was like, my mom can do it. I was like, I'll just be there to support her. And it did. My mom was the first one to start with the company. I was like, I'll just be your customer for now. I was like, I just want to see if this will help with my gut issues and help with my fibromyalgia and all this. And I was like, no, I don't want to make the money. I just want to help you. And then when it started working, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start telling people about this. And yeah, no, I'll never stop. I'll never stop helping people. I'll never stop helping people get on this because it is amazing.
So Celine, I'm kind of putting you on the spot, but if there are some people watching that are, curious about the products, that are, wondering how to get started, what would you recommend to them?
Okay, so I would recommend at first people get on your Enrich and get on that Transform. Those are the 2 ones that I recommend. I lost so much weight from it. It helped with my ulcer right away. And then I pair those 2 with my Glow. So I never go a day without taking my Glow. I do 1 in the morning, 1 at night. And then I take my Enrich and then my Transform. And it's amazing. I just get goosebumps talking about it.
Oh my gosh, so awesome. So, and that's usually what I recommend to people too, is, having a business and an extra revenue stream in today's world where things are more expensive, is an amazing idea, but also being able to have a chance to be an early adapter to this product. So the product is officially, if you're on this call and you're like, I want to get my hands on this product or some of the products that we have, the new Transform is officially launching to the public on October the 10th. So you can get back to whoever, invited you, or who's listening and watching the replay. But what I recommend to people is get on our other products. So our Enrich, our Glow. And then when this product comes on, you can add that in. So I know for myself, I started with the Glow. I absolutely loved it. And I now have a testimony for almost every single product for either myself or one of my family members. Jen, is there anything else you want to add to that?
No, I think that that's amazing. I think I'm just still processing their testimonies over here. I can't stop crying over here because I can think about how many people's lives were changing, and truly and it's not just health wise, but when people feel better, they can do better in the world. And it's just like about making the world a better place all around. When people are not financially struggling, when people aren't struggling with their health, it really truly is magical, and that's what we're on a mission to do.
Amazing. You guys, you have left Jen Laurie speechless, and that doesn't always happen.
And I can't stop crying.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Once again, if you have any questions, please reach out to whoever invited you. I'm going to stop the recording, and if you have a specific question, we're going to just stay on for a couple more minutes. So just give me a second here.